Check, check. 1, 2, coming through, coming through. The temperature gauge on the car tells me that it's 8 degrees outside. But for some reason, I am cold to the bone. And I have no idea why. Absolutely no idea why. Sunday afternoon. And it's time. Whoa! It's time to get things moving. Again. At the end of the day, the difference between success and failure is simply the difference between your ability to keep your promises to yourself and the people around you, and your inability to keep your word. That's it. That's it. If you do what you say that you're gonna do, you will have most probably an acceptable level of achievement in your life. And if you don't, you won't. That's it. That's my observation, that success is a direct relationship between our projection and our action. Our commitment in our fulfillment of that commitment. Everything else is procrastination. Everything else is obfuscation. Everything else is an excuse. It's a reason to not do things, or it's a reason why something didn't happen. There's no reason for anything not to happen when you have a plan on a reasonable scale. You can't let the external influences dampen the internal drive. Life moves in one way, in one direction. Forward. There is but one way to go. I feel tired today. It's because I haven't energized myself in the traditional sense. If you're going to get something out, it's necessary to put something in. It's just one of those days when it feels colder than it is. My hands are cold. My bones are cold. As if they were encased in a thin layer of ice. What to do, what to do. The outlook was decidedly blue. Random patterns, odd thoughts, careful curiosities. Our house has been sold and bought. As one dream ends, another begins. As one person in one place takes their final breath, so new life is born and given. We must be thankful for the small mercies. Thankful for the quiet moments, the open opportunities. The love, the friendship, the family, small moments, little pieces of magic. A lot of research I have been doing recently, a lot of information gathering. To make an informed choice, to shape the future, to give the future form. To make an informed choice, you need information. Success begins with studying. studying that which we don't know, learning new things. Learning about the world around us. Learning how the world works and does not work. Learning about the truth, learning about ourselves, our multiple selves, our stories, our backstories, our multiple backstories. Our multiplicitousness. There's a word. I've just created a word. There we go. From time to time, the words come back to me. The plays on words, the games with words. Our lives just a pitch thrown out into a universe of randomness. A quest for sunshine and sunlight, for solace. Let's see if I can remember it. Like sleeping children swimming in thoughts of blue, we were still then waiting for the comfort of you. Like my time wasted. Why am I here? What did I do? Don't care for self-pity. But what about the hell that I've been through? Shelter in my thoughts. I pick myself up out of the rain. In desperation that drags me to this place again and again. I see through white walls to places I've never been. In desperation, I feel it sinking in. That's the sadness the dream of the child trapped, unfree, stuck. But why is it important? It's important because we all get stuck from time to time. We all face challenges, or even have the challenges face us. We must make choices. We must deliberate to be deliberate. I don't know. Perhaps it's just one of those days where it's cold and it rains and all you want to do is sit by the fire. I used to come home from school. The house was cold. It was always one of my fears. The cold. It was always one of my fears. I remember leaning up against the radiators of the house to try to keep warm. I can still feel my hands my calves pressed against the white ripples of warmth. I used to come home from school and roll up the paper and chop up some sticks and bring in some coal. Take out the ashes and light the fire. Then I used to lie down in front of the fire. I used to fall asleep. Used just to fall asleep. Life is hard sometimes. You just have to be harder. Not only to shine like a diamond, but to be hard like a diamond and to cut like a diamond. And who knows? Who knows exactly what will be? What dreams may come? What formulas we might use to shape the chemistry of our lives. We are but chemicals. Acting and reacting. Ebbing and flowing. Tiding and growing. Known and unknowing. Space and time, yours and mine. To get things done, draw a line. Right. That was an amble of a ramble. So there you go. These are my thoughts today. Take them or leave them. Probably want to leave them, I suppose. Drivecast is going to exist for another month. And then we'll see what happens. Changes. As inevitable as you wish it to be. Speak to you soon.